I get, I've actually never. I don't think I've even had sex with a Greek. I've never dated one. And the older I get, the more I'm like, do I just want to go to a village and just find a wife that doesn't speak English?
Or just tear through the village.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. Come back 20 years later, just a bunch of little fat kids running around. I would come back in disguise. Yeah.
Have you been to Greece?
Oh, yeah, all the time. I love it.
Mykonos, there's a big story out of Mykonos. There's a place called DK Oysters, I think.
Interesting.
And there's this huge scam where they're like, or the people are saying they're scamming, where they're charging like $600 to have like 2 crab legs and 2 drinks, and they kind of muscle you. They're all women.
That checks out.
They're saying that the guys surround the table until you pay the bill. Yeah. It's all over the Daily Mail. It's this
That's
place.
Hysterical.
Yeah, they're saying it's a real fucking shit deal.
Are they getting locals with it or tourists?
Tourists
for sure. Yeah, because that's I mean, I don't even go to Mykonos. Like, it's like the kind of place where you're like, yeah, it used to be like, I mean, it is beautiful beaches, and then it used to, for years when I was a little kid, Greek people were like, oh, that's where gay guys go, right? That was like the Rehoboth Beach of the Greek Isles, you know? And then it became like this, celebrities would start going there, and then it became like rich people, like when like the sheik's third son or whatever wants to go vacation, and that's why they can get away with that bullshit, because you do have, in the height of it, like, just rich people go there, and then if some dumb asshole, some guy from Nebraska's like, I want to go to Greece, it's like, yeah, and then he's getting shaken down for $600 crab legs because, whoever, some Saudi has no problem paying that, what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they fucked the money up for everybody. Go to different islands if you're broke, I'll tell you that much. Don't go to Santorini, don't go to Mykonos.
Yeah, they upped everything.
They said that what they do is they get you on the beach and they'll like offer you like a free lounge chair or something if you come in, and the waiter will hold the menu and not give it to you. And they charge by the gram. Like, everything is like, no, per 100 grams.
That's
and everything is
hysterical.
like 300 grams, though, but the pricing is per 100 grams.
So you have no idea, you're just getting tripled on?
Automatically, it's triple, yeah.
They're selling seafood like it's cocaine.
Yeah.
By the fucking gram. That's hysterical.
Well, can I just get 1 gram? No, we only sell 4 grams.
Yeah. Can I get a dime bag of crab legs?
Yeah, $1,640 for 2 dishes, salad, and bread.
Jesus fucking Christ.
$1,600?
Yeah.
It's probably dog shit, too.
But that's like to the point, that's absurdity.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to, like, get it up to like $300 or something where it's like, all right, we got him. But, like, that's a crime now. It's $1,600. That's like,
But
you violated somebody.
The owner doesn't look like the type of guy who would do this either. He looks like a very upstanding guy.
Yeah,
You
that's
see
how
a
we get
picture
you.
of
There he is. He looks very upstanding.
No.
Hey, come on
in. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. Pretty good.
It looks good.
It doesn't look a used Toyota Corolla good. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look fucking. I could buy a Hyundai Elantra for my little cousin with what they paid for that meal. But
let me tell you something. You know who would be fucked going to this restaurant?
Who's that?
The situation.
Yeah.
God damn it! I can't do that. I can't do this,
Babe, I'm broke. He just calls his wife. She's like,
I can't fly home. I can't. I had to pawn off the plane ticket. I ate all this calamari.
People are trying to get them shut down, and I guess
it ain't happening.
They might be connected.
It ain't happening.
Think so?
No, you know what they'll do is the Daily Mail will send in a reporter to record it, and they'll order some stuff. And go, I didn't know, but like they'll get them. But you read the reviews; are really funny. Avoid.
Yeah.
TripAdvisor reviews are great.
I would have posted this earlier, but I can't afford internet.
That is, honestly, they got the full Greek experience, because you go to Greece, you see the beautiful beaches, and some fucking guy in a wife beater and too much gold jewelry
shakes you down
for $1,000. That's full. That's what being Greek is like. Yeah.
What do you do? Go see the ruins and stuff when you're there?
I mean, honestly, if you've never been to Athens, it's fucking wild. It's like the museum, the Parthenon Museum is unbelievable, and they remade it so it's like exactly. They've done like a reconstruction of what it looked like at the time. So it's like this insane thing, and then you walk in that neighborhood, and that neighborhood has been a functioning marketplace since like then. So you walk through these stones, and you're like some fucking like 4-foot semi-prehistoric man wrapped in a tunic was over here like buying little beads to get pussy 4,000 years ago. He was trying to figure out, like,
that's what's so crazy
about it.
I feel like Americans don't have a concept of history, because like for us, anything more than 250 years ago is a fairy tale. Like, this is nonsense. This is something that people just made up in a book.
Right.
Whereas like,
Greece, it's like continuously that land. And like, the same thing has been here, but no one wants to mention Native Americans. You know what I mean? We're like, wow, we found this place 250 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like they had shit like that, but we fucking bulldozed to put up, big lots. You know what I mean? Like, but
yes, we did make better use of the land. In fairness.
So you're saying there was 1,000-year-old culture here?
Yeah,
we destroyed it.
Yes,
wow,
exactly.
I mean, look, Manhattan is Manhattan. It would not be Manhattan.
It's gorgeous.
I'll give us Manhattan.
Yeah,
we get that one. But I'm sure there's some fucking strip malls in Florida we could have done without.
Probably.
But
yeah. I mean, sandals in Bahamas used to be really something.
Yeah, 100%.
How old is that Parthenon?
What is it? 6,000 years, something like that.
Is it that old? Jesus
5,000, something like that.
So it's a lot older than Rome, even.
Look, I could be fully wrong, but that's my guess.
Idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 2000 BC, something like that.
Oh my.
Let's see how fucking
That'd
wrong
be
I was.
4,000 years.
Okay, 447.
32 BC.
Oh, sorry, 432. Okay, so it's about 2,500 years. Wait,
Yeah.
William,
Still pretty fucking old.
2,000 years. Yeah.
I mean, once you get past like 1,500 years,
Yeah.
Your point
and I believe like that neighborhood, the Parthenon. It's like before that, it was still a marketplace. So it's like that neighborhood exists prior to that. It's just fucking insane to think about.
So
it's
crazy.
Like that people were just here thousands of years ago, just going about doing essentially the same shit. You know
buying
what I mean?
shit,
like,
selling shit.
Yeah, buying shit, selling shit.
Yeah.
In 10 BC, there was some guy walking through because there was a girl selling fruit that he wanted to fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Some guy wasted all his fucking philosophy money on figs to get pussy.
Christ was 4 days old. Some guy was getting blown behind a fucking banana stand.
It's like, fuck, I'm gonna have to come up with a new theorem. all my fucking money's gone.
Yeah, it is crazy when you think of it in those terms.
Yeah. Which is sick. I mean, if you've never been there is just some kind of like, I know energy is like a fucking hippy dippy shit, but there is like some there's an energy running through that place. You're like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of people that have just been through here, there is something cool about it.
Isn't that a safe neighborhood? It's like kind of maintained. It's still like a good place to go shopping.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's very touristy right around there. And then if you go a little past it, it is kind of that like. It's hilarious that in every country it's like this, where like the downtown is like they're still trying to sell you on the downtown, where it's like it's up and coming. You know what I mean? Like it is like that fully, where they're trying to like I got a hotel there and the hotel's super nice, but it's like they're like, hey, if you want us to escort you out, because it's like in an alley and it's like this beautiful luxury. But it's like a sketchy alley where like somebody might be fucking doing heroin, but it's sick. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, which to me, that does feel like double home. Because like Baltimore plus Greece, I'm like, it's like I could get mugged, but it's still.
Isn't that weird that there's like people, homeless people and people doing heroin and stuff like that, but they're surrounded by this amazing history of culture.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
both, like it's life is just happening.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder what junkies were like. I wonder. Well, I guess drunks. I guess the town. What the equivalent of junkies were like 3,000 years ago.
Yeah, there had to be some kind of herb or something.
Yeah.
Like
they would chew cat.
Yeah.
They chew that in Yemen.
Jenkum or whatever, where it's like shit particles that you huff or whatever.
Yeah, it makes your gums red. There's some leaf they chew in like Yemen and a bunch of places.
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up, and the next time I'm in Athens, I'm gonna get as fucked up as that. I'm gonna be around in a tunic. Dick out, just on some kind of prehistoric drug. Be like, whoa, dude,
this is bad.
Yeah, Athens, I'd like to see.
You
absolutely
have to go. And honestly, from New York, it's an easy flight. It's like it's 9 hours direct, but you can get there pretty quick from JFK. It's nice.
Where do you go for 10 days?
Dude, I'm in like we grew up where it's like if you didn't go, like, businesses would just put a sign up in June, and we're like, see you in September. Wow. And they were just like restaurants would just be like, we're just closed for the summer. Good luck if you want to. And they pulled it off. So we would go when I was growing up. We'd go for like 5 weeks, and so I go for like 2 weeks, but it still feels a little short. You know?
Okay.
Because you're not. It's not supposed to, like you're not there to be a tourist. You're there to
you would go. You would stay with. I mean, it kind of sucked to be honest with you when you're a little ass kid, because it's like I just want to go to the beach. We spent like weeks in Athens just like watching television. Like literally what we would be watching the same shows but with Greek subtitles underneath. Like it would be American shit. We'd be watching like fucking Johnny Bravo or whatever bullshit cartoons we were watching, and then we would go play hoops or soccer, and it's like this is exactly what we were doing in Baltimore. We're just doing it in Greek.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, but now with no air conditioning. But now it's like hot as shit. I'm in a little fucking apartment with my family. I have to very strategically beat off. I'm 13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's tits in all media, by the way. Greece,
really?
They got fucking porn starts at 10 p.m. Like they're just on television. Like you could just watch pornography on the like public channel. So there's that. And there's every magazine has tits in it. So I'm 13, but I'm in a fucking like we're in a 1-bedroom apartment with my entire family.
It's like, how do you get them all in the room together to watch?
Yeah. My dad did walk in on me and my brother watching a James Bond themed pornography, and he just stayed, and we were just, and me and my brothers just had to sit there with our hard little ass dicks with our dad, and him being like, and he was kind of walking us through it like like it was a coach doing film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that's what you want to do right there, and it's like, first of all, it's an absurd James Bond softcore pornography. We're not learning any moves here. Yeah, James Bond had a huge. They showed his penis once. That was like they didn't show it the whole time, and it was like some kind of paper mache 18-inch penis that they faked. But yeah, it was funny because our vacation was like, hey, what if we downgraded our lifestyle? What if we lived in a shittier country
for a long time?
Yeah.
I loved Rome. It was nice, but after like 10 days, I was like, all right, I saw it. Like, I guess when you're just peeking around at tourist shit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Athens, I would go for like a solid, like if I were just visiting, like I would go for like 4 or 5 days, or like 4 days or something, see it all, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of good, restaurants, all that kind of stuff, and then go to an island, go fucking don't go to Mykonos, but don't go to Mykonos, but go fucking anywhere else. Naxos beautiful. That chain of islands, this has turned into Stavi's little tourist tips for the listeners, but that chain of islands is almost just as beautiful as like Mykonos or Santorini, but it's like, go to Naxos, go to Paros, Antiparos. There you go.
Who was that guy who used to go on TV when we were kids and try to sell Italian vacations?
Ooh, I don't know.
Mario, I think, something like...
The Italian I know is Chef Tony and his knives.
What was it?
Tri-state thing? I don't...
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it was probably in the Tri-State. I remember, because they used to run it on, like, Fox.
Okay,
like, on Fox 5. I'd be watching
Mario
my cartoons.
Perillo.
We didn't get
Mr. Italy, Mario Perillo.
Is he dead?
Yeah, because his son took over.
I've dedicated 40 years of my life creating
This is what you got to do.
I do. Discount. From the Alps to Sicily, Perillo takes care of everything. First-class hotels, meals, sightseeing, your own guide.
Can you imagine
and one low price
the disasters that these vacations probably were?
100%.
Call toll-free 1-800
Mr. Italy.
5000 right now.
I wonder if they were disasters or if it was one of those things where it was all just like an assembly line vacation, like where everything worked out okay because they were in with the hotel.
Yeah.
But there was other people there
it
you
was
had to
just,
do shit with.
Totally, and it's probably so bullshit. Like, you could get scammed so much easier back then. You just see a picture and you're like, this is where I'm gonna go.
Plus, like, after they scam you, what are you gonna do? Tell your friend? Big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's gonna take 3 years before they catch up with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 10 years, yeah.
Beautiful. The age of scams. Now it's like, Perillo tour is still going on.
Yeah, this is what you got to do. You got to make a video like
Stavros Tours.
Stavros Tours.
Stavros is the perfect name.
Of course.
To be a fucking Greek vacation pitch man.
Yeah.
I just charged them thousands of dollars to live with my cousin Leonidas. Dude, when I went there, this cocksucker, he was like, I got your bedroom all taken care of, everything good to go. And like, cause I'm at the point where it's like, I don't have to stay with family, but part of the reason you go is to reconnect with them. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll give him a chance. He's talking up a big game. He's finally got his own apartment. He's a 36-year-old man who literally just got his own apartment. He's been living with and by the way, his parents now just live downstairs. That's how he got his own apartment. His parents moved to the other apartment in the building. But he's like, I got it all set up for you. What he had set up for me was he had a fucking mattress that he had been sleeping on since he was 9 years old that he just upgraded. A mattress that was purchased, I guess, in the first George Bush administration that was like thin as fuck. Mattress technology in Greece is really where I'm like, all right, we're like Greece averages out to second world because for some things it's like exactly the same and some things it's like, what are we in, like a war-torn Yemen right now? What the fuck is going on? How is this acceptable? Anyway, this bullshit
mattress.
mattress.
The My Pillow guy come in and revolutionize.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't had him revolutionize their pillows or their politics yet. So he fucking sets out this mattress that he's had since he was literally a fucking child. Just puts it on the stone floor. There is there's a little sheet over top of it, and he was like, here, and it was like next. It was his workout room, so there was these like two shitty rusty barbells like next to it, and he was like, "Here you go." I went on tour right after that trip. It was like right last year when the pandemic you felt like okay traveling. I was like, all right, I want to go see my family, and then I'll go on tour. Because I went from like Greece to chronic back pain for 4 months because of the hospitality my cousin showed me.
So you stayed there?
I stayed there for like 3 days. I stayed with him, and then I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go visit some friends," And I was just like, and then I started sleeping on the couch. So yeah, I'm gonna do Stavros Tours, and it's gonna be my cousin Leonidas, and he's gonna fucking put you on his the mattress he slept on as a baby, and he's gonna take you to a brothel afterwards, which he tried to do to my brother when he was 11 years old. he tried to sneak my brother out, and my brother loved him. And he's a fucking hilarious guy. Leo rules, honestly. And hilariously, he went to culinary school, and then he just got a job. This is how show business works in Greece. He just went to like an open audition, and he just got a job working with the only big comedian in Greece. So now he's just like a comedic actor, just because he was like, yeah, I'll go on an audition. Fuck it. Like he went to acting school, but it was like, yeah, this was like the big. This is like if you just went, some guy told you about an audition, you just ended up on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
Like that's the equivalent,
Yeah, like he wasn't like. Yeah, it wasn't his dream.
It was. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to do it, but he's
like everybody.
Oh. Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to see your commercial. It's gonna have like a Maurice Wiggs energy.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Where you jump at the end and your arms are open.
Yeah, I jump into the pool. I'm just fucking doing backstrokes in the pool. This could be you.
Does he speak English, your cousin?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit. His American, his attempt at like impersonating an American is hilarious. He's always like, "Where is my dollars?" He's like, "I want hamburger. Where is my dollars?" But yeah, he literally tried to sneak my 11-year-old brother out to get pussy, and my brother was so scared, but he didn't want to like disappoint him, and my mom caught him, or else my brother would have essentially been assaulted through a prostitute by my cousin. My cousin would have essentially molested my brother through some sex-trafficked Ukrainian woman, 20 years ago or whatever.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's like, I'm being a good cousin. He's like, hey, come on, he's got to get pussy sometime. He's 11. 100%, dude.
Is he famous there?
No, but he's doing, he's doing well. He's doing really well. His boss is hilariously famous, and he's crushing it for sure. I mean, it's huge, but I like it because my family in Greece does not know that I am successful. Like, so that's part of, so no one has really asked money yet, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
no one's helpful. I think that's what, it's like part of me doesn't want to get like a nice hotel when I visit because then they'll know something's up.
Yeah.
When I'm like, no, I don't want to sleep on the floor mattress.
Yeah, so it's like either I sleep on the floor mattress or they're going to ask me for more money than I'd spend on a hotel.
Exactly. I need a Ferris Bueller situation where I have like a fat doll that I put in the shitty floor mattress and I sneak in the window every day
I sleep in.
To throw them off the scent. Absolutely.
Yeah. So your parents off the
smaller family, so but yeah, they both had a relatively small family.
But they were born there.
Born there, came over in the 80s, 82.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're the first generation that was born here.
I was born here, yeah. I was born 7 years after they got here.
Why Maryland?
My fucking dude, this is how different generations are, where it's like my mom's dad was a machinist, right? So, and he would just travel Greece looking for work. This is like post-war. There's a lot of like construction, a lot of demand, but you'd have to go city to city where there are projects. So he's just looking for work the way he used to, which is like you walk around businesses and knock on a door or go to a coffee shop. And some guy pitches him this, and they're in northern Greece at this point. Some guy pitches him this, he tells him what the pay is. He tells him he's like, oh my God, this is the fucking best job I've ever heard of in my fucking life. He was like, I'll start tomorrow. He's like, great, it's in America. And my grandfather just goes, okay, and then just goes and tells his wife that he's moving to America. Doesn't say, hey honey, what do you think? Is this too much? He's like, hey, I'm going to America. I don't even know where the fuck it is. And I'll send money over. You guys can come in like 8 months. And the hilarious thing is he had a choice between New York, Astoria, where I live now, and Greektown in Baltimore. And he just knew one guy in Baltimore. And he was like, all right, I'll go to Baltimore. And it's like, now the house he bought is he probably bought it for $30,000. It's worth $100,000 now in Baltimore. Yeah. If he bought a house in Astoria, it'd be worth $5 million.
That was a bad move.
Truly a fucking bad move.
As soon as the wire he's probably like, what the fuck did I do this for?
Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Oh.
Yeah, now you're making me want to go though. My manager has been there many times. He loves Greece, the islands, and now it's like, fuck yeah, that's the next place.
No, you have to go. I think I'm gonna go. I'm trying to figure out when. I've been on the fucking road non-stop this year. I'm gonna take the whole summer off, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to go right after the tour or if I need a little break to not die, because 9 months on the road non-stop. It's like
have you been non-stop for 9 months,
dude? I've had maybe a week. Instead, if you don't count COVID, the times I've had COVID twice,
right,
and Christmas, I have never had more than a week off.
Wow,
in 9 months. Yeah,
that's nice, right?
It's good. It helped. I recorded my special in December. I'm releasing that June 5th, so I'm excited about that. And I'm starting to sell more, because the more you're on there, the more it kind of generates momentum, and it's been really great. Like, it has truly helped my career, but it's like just killing me, because I'm just I'm just running off fucking, you don't sleep well, you eat, you can't go to sleep after either. You know, you're up, you're buzzed until 3. So if you don't get fucked up, you just sleep like shit. And then even if you do get fucked up, it's like it's not good sleep.
No.
And then
you happen to be unconscious for a period of time,
but your body is not healing.
Yeah.
You know, the fatter I get, I'm starting to take dick pills to fuck women I don't like. Like on the road because I don't want to be alone. So I'm like, all right, I'll fucking.
I just love that you're gracefully settling into.
I grew this hair out. I turned into a 55-year-old diner owner.
Yeah,
that's once you go with this hairline, it just kind of. It's like putting on the mask.
Yeah.
It's just like I become a fucking diner owner.
You're taking dick pills like, well, I guess this is just what guys my age do. And every other guy your age is like, no, it's not, dude. No, it isn't.
The dick pills, though, once you get addicted to them, it's hard to get off of.
Yeah.
They're really
totally
addicting.
And it's truly because I'm so fat that my penis just like
Are you
my
overweight?
body. You know, I didn't want to say this, but I have gained 5 pounds. Yeah, dude, my body's just sending me every clear warning sign. It's like the check engine light has been on my body for 3 months, and I'm just like, let's finish the tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but you know what, dude? You got to enjoy the fruits of your labor, dude.
Yeah, I wish I had an angel and a devil. I just had 2 fat bobbies on my shoulders telling me to get more appetizers and get pussy.
You have 2 broken shoulders.